Beginning in the early 1830s, the Lowell millwomen organized the first union of working women in the United States. In a time in which women were not able to vote or speak out publicly, the mill girls fought their oppressive overseers and launched the first strike against the Textile Corporation in 1834, following yet another decrease in pay. However, textile corporations had enough money and power to completely silence the strike. Most women were back to work within a week. Although it was an initial failure, the strike succeeded in informing the public of the brute mistreatment from the corporations, and it helped to strengthen the union. About 2 years later, following further degradation of working conditions and another significant pay drop, a second strike was carried out in 1836. Again, the corporations stifled the workers' plight and failed to appease to the protesters' demands. These two losses, however, further strengthened the Women's Working Union as chapters emerged in mill towns all over Massachusetts. In 1844, the Lowell Female Labor Reform Association came into fruition. Rather than fighting the corporations head-on, the LFLRA dedicated itself to fighting for female workers' rights at the state level. They made petitions declaring the state to pass a mandate to restrict the workday to 10 hours a day at maximum. Sarah Bagley, a powerful voice and editor of The Voice of Industry, a publication that boasted the voices of the oppressed women workers, spoke with power and rallied thousands behind her. She writes, "Whenever I raise the point that it is immoral to shut us up in a room 12 hours a day in the most monotonous and tedious employment, I am told that we have come to the mills voluntarily, and we could leave when we will. This simply is not the case." She continues by saying, "We must have money. A father's debts are to be paid, an aged mother is to be supported, a brother's ambition to be aided, and so the factories are supplied. Is this to act from free will? Is this freedom? To my mind, it is slavery." Despite victories being few and far between against these brooding corporations, the mill girls were true pioneers in their social justice movement and achieved in setting off the spark in the fight for women's and workers' rights in Massachusetts.